Master Wong here. Today is another beautiful day to practice onto the Tai Chi. Did you like the Tai Chi movement that you come into pushing your opponent? Now, a lot of time watching, but also need to practice to making all this movement work, okay? Without this, it's very difficult to make all the movement and technique work for you. So you got to make sure you spend some time practice and watching and learning and also using it. Because if you don't use it, don't push it, you don't know. You only know when to start to practice, and then you know what happened, what wrong. If you got any problem with that, comment below here, and I will be here to help you. Okay? We have a loads of different lessons into our channel here, and also we have a lot of different courses for you to learn to understand the basic of the Tai Chi and the method, the mindset, the principle, and everything else as well. Okay? Another thing as well, today we're going to go through a lot of time is the hand. It's like tripping your partner or your opponent when you come in, hand like this and hand like this. But the basic of it already, you got to understand, hit it already, and then attack. You can't just go to do that. Okay, so I just breaking down to make it easier for you when you work. Then you got to link them together. Now, some of you watching through this and you like to follow me and stuff like that and want to learn, then all you need to do is click on subscribe button here and make sure you hit the bell so when I upload a new video, you will get a notification right away. This one here is all about practicing Tai Chi. We got all the Wing Chun one onto the Wing Chun lesson. Okay, so let's start today's lesson. Now, a lot of times already you've been practicing a lot of this. Okay, a lot of this movement here. Now, a lot of this movement here is attack, okay, and then force. So the leg, it have to be low because if you got them, you have to like using to trip them down, okay, to turn, to trip them down. So today's lesson is quite simple, like this, and then all you got to do is just practice the hand down and then out like this, okay, then back and hand out. So you out, open and close. Okay, open and close. Try not to go stand up like this. Try to lower your leg down because you're trying to get your leg a little bit stronger when you do this way like this. Okay, so basically hand down here and then turn like this. Okay, basically hand and then down and then out. Okay, so down and up. So this hand facing up, this hand facing down. As the movement come and you go, see the open, yeah? So this hand closing. So you hit your foot, so force them off, okay, down. As you see the movement, you will see the hand. A lot of time you already practice a lot of hit first, okay? Without the hit, okay, you won't be able to turn to force them down. So this hand of the movement like this, okay, hand, okay. Now when you start to add the movement like this on, and then back, and then like, okay. So all of this movement here is just nice and relaxed, and hand have to be in line, okay, because your opponent behind you, so you can't go like this, you're out balance. You have to be in basically solid in there straight. So you got to be in straight line like this. You can't bend. If you bend, your opponent will take you down with it because you're off balance. So the hand is like, okay, like this. So the hand, okay, so the movement. So when you get into the basic of it, it's the hand hit, hand, okay, basically hand hit, okay, so hand, and so the line of it hit, and so get used to your body to force, down like this. Without this, it's difficult to able to forcing your opponent, and make sure you lower your leg down because they are behind you. You go behind them. You don't stand like this. They're here. You can't do it. They move. They have to be here. Okay? Now, a lot of this movement here, as you are training, as you practice, all the basic question you have to practice. So a lot of times you can answer them. Because a lot of movement you practice, you will see the problem is sometimes you're not low enough. You have to get in places of the enemy before you can able to do this kind of movement. Okay, it's not like you're fighting like this and you go. Tai Chi don't work like in a long range. Tai Chi is in a close range. Tai Chi is when you get into the person and you got them, okay, then you can control them. And that's what Tai Chi used for, to moving the object from one place to another, okay? And that's what unique about Tai Chi. So when you start to practice onto the Tai Chi movement, you're using a lot of movement on your body. That's why it's very good for health, stretching, using, and also get into the movement. You can use them into the combat side. Now, some of you watching footage, and I know you got loads and loads of different questions. So many of you watching and learn a different way, differently. Okay. Anything you want to ask me, asking me here. Anything you want to ask me privately, go to my website, masterwong.tv, and then I can message me from there, and I will answer you. Okay. Another thing as well is I got question and answer for you at the end of this video here, and also the competition for you to winning the Tai Chi training course with me. So watching through the end, and here's a lesson. Check it out. On this particular part here, I will go full you onto the movement, onto the Tai Chi side. Boom, coming in. Boom, coming in, and get rid of them. Now, the most basic thing you need to understand, when you hit them, they're still standing because you might have too many bloody twing on him. So he's standing well with that. What's up? His tummy out here. So you need to make sure you pummel that to get rid of them. So let me show you here how to do that, so you know exactly how to deal with them. So the idea of this movement here, coming, blocking here. When you hit him, boom, he still stay there. That's why your feet is underneath behind him. So you need to go boom like that to get rid of them. Then they come back and then restore the chi. Thank you for that. That's the whole idea when you start to work with this kind of movement. So when you're working, you need to understand in the hand, boom, and use your feet, bang, like that together, and then you square on to do the movement there. Spend on all work on this, need to spend more time. Welcome back. You like the movement there, then hit, and then boom them down. Now, a lot of time on this kind of movement here, as you've been practice, you know, you need some time to practice, especially when you use it outside for self-defense. And as you know, this last week is the Easter, just disappear. Easter just gone now. So now it's a summer now coming back. And a lot of people just love to doing all this movement. And some of you message me and contact me and said, Master Wong, I love the Tai Chi you've been teaching and stuff like that. Do they have them into the Tai Chi self-defense, the movement you've been doing? Okay, so I go through some basic movement for you onto the Tai Chi for self-defense, so you can learn and able to apply them into self-defense. A lot of time you need to understand the basic thing. When you use this in a self-defense outside, it's a lot to do with awareness. You need to know that. If you don't understand about awareness, it's going to be very difficult for you to able to apply on this movement here. Okay, so I will have this training program here onto the Tai Chi for self-defense. Underneath this video, I have the link especially for you to go in and check it out. Okay, Tai Chi for self-defense. I will do it in 1 month program. So in the 1 month program, they have all the things that you need to learn. So you don't not like long. So just 1 month. On that 1 month, I will go through the basic, and then when you finish that, then we can go move on to next bit and so on and so forth. That become a lot more easier for you. So a lot of you asked me this question, and so I put the program in specifically to helping you to learn. And when you're learning this, the basic for the self-defense, you can using the Tai Chi, okay, as you do them onto the health side. And then when you apply this movement here into the self-defense, that become a lot more easier for you. And into our training program onto our website, I also have the Chen style there for you as well to practice and to learn. So for more information on that, go to our website, masterwong.tv, underneath this video here, and then you will see the training program there. You can check it out and then see if you like it. It's a short program, not long, so a lot more easier for you to manage. Okay? And let's see anyone else is asked me anything else. Now, some of you they have been practiced and some of the movement find difficult to create power. Now, a lot of this kind of movement, like I mentioned before, you need to spend time to practice. If you don't spend time to practice, it's very difficult for you to able to use it, especially if you think about using it for self-defense. Because Tai Chi is learning to using moving the body, moving the object like something heavier than you, then you use it to slamming, to move and control. So a lot of this movement here, you need to get your body to understand it before you can able to use it. And again, in Tai Chi movement, it's all low central gravity, okay? And then when you're understanding that, become a lot more easier. That's why when you watch through this and you have practice the Wing Chun as well, the movement of the hand, and then using the Tai Chi to do the rest of the movement to finish it off. Okay, so this is important. So that's what we have for you on this training program. Click below here and go and see the website for the information that you need. Otherwise, keep practice, keep training, and make sure you're watching the Tai Chi one as well onto the health side and also the Wing Chun to learn. Because if you're not watching that, then it's difficult for you to learn to move fast, and then you're using the Wing Chun to doing the last bit to finish it off. Okay? So keep training, working hard on it so they know how to use it. If some of you haven't subscribed to me yet, make sure to subscribe to me before your enemy do. Otherwise, your enemy know the Tai Chi movement. It's going to be the nightmare for you. And you know, Easter is disappeared, finished now last week. So now we're in the summer now. We need to train good a little bit because the sun coming out. You're going to feel so exciting and you're going to get so much energy. So let's get start training and make this year is your best year. I will see you next week. Huh?